folks, I am Ultrazilla, and this is the UltraZ News Weekend Update. There's a lot of news, a lot of different type of things here today, so let's get right into it. First up, we're going to start with Flame Toys. We're going to end with Flame Toys because they had something at the very beginning of the week, right after I did my UltraZ News, that I really loved, and now they're teasing something else that actually is something we've seen, but a lot of people forget about it. This is the Fury model Megazord. That's right. This is not the big Kurokawa Megazord that's like super expensive. This is going to be a lot cheaper than that. And it's scheduled to go up for pre-order October 20th at 12 p.m. This is what we're looking at here. Now, there might be some tweaks here because this was from last year and, you know, it was pending licensure approval. So remember that when you do see what the final product looks like this coming week. But this was it from a show from last year where they first showed it off. So it's basically, you know, their Megazord that they're doing in that other line, the more expensive high-end line, but a little bit more towards the actual Megazord, in my opinion. There's still like hints of that other one here as well, but this is a little more chunkier. So we'll see what it eventually looks like. But I did want to show you guys this again because there's been a lot of questions to what exactly this is. It is a kit. Fury model is their kit line. So it is a kit, it's not another figure. However, usually their model kits are all-in-ones and not like break-aparts, like combiners. So we'll see. But do stay tuned. More info to come this week, obviously. Super 7 announced their next wave of Thundercats, and they have Snarf in it. Snarf. But for me, you know, and Willa, and this is the one that I'm really interested in. And this is Mongor. And I'm interested in him not because he was a favorite character. I'll be honest. I barely remember this character. It's because he looks like the Krampus. And it looks amazing. A really cartoony Krampus. And I think that looks fantastic. And there's this guy, the rat guy, Rataro, I believe his name is. So there's that. But this dude, Mongor, that's what it's all about. If I get any of these, it would be this guy because it looks awesome. All right, so let's move on to NECA The Invisible Man is coming, you know, to continue their Universal Monsters. And it looks pretty cool as well. I didn't want to leave this quite yet. But this is the tease so far. But this is, I mean, you know, this is basically it. This is what you're going to... It's very similar to what we showed last week with their TMNT version of the Invisible Man. But it looks pretty nice. So let's move on to this awesome looking Galaxy Optimus Prime. This is a third-party Optimus Prime from Transform and Roll Out. This is the commander of the stars. Galaxy Prime. This might be the coolest looking Galaxy Prime that I've seen. It looks awesome in all modes. Even that weird, well, this looks amazing. But even that weird, and we'll see it in a second, base mode type deal like this. It's fine. But the actual Galaxy Prime looks gorgeous. I love this version of Optimus. This looks amazing. I think the final price, though, is going to be something around $169, which is kind of in the ballpark of what a lot of these are. So, you know, if you like the third-party stuff, if you like the more like complicated transformations and stuff, this has got to be one of the nicest looking primes I've seen. So, you know, do check it out if you want to. It is up for pre-order in a bunch of different places. I see it at TF Direct, TF Source, you know, anything with a TF in it. Good Smile Company is doing a DX controller from Dyna Xenon. That's right. These are the controllers that control the mechs with, and it's going to have lights and sounds and all of that jazz. It's pretty cool. It's up at HLJ.com right now. The link is down below if you want to check it out and order yours. It's just kind of a cool little item to have. You know, I think these like DX kind of cosplay items, are more popular there than they are here. But this looks awesome. It does. A couple of X Plus things to talk about. First, a gigantic Kong. It's right, a 49 centimeter Kong from GVK. Looks pretty cool. I wish their pictures weren't so dark. They really love to take these dark pictures at X Plus. It's crazy. But yeah, Kong. And then a night version of Gamera. I think this is Gamera 2 from Gamera 2, Attack of Legion. Which looks really cool. Night color version. So if you missed the first one of these, this is kind of like the Kaiju series size of that. So that's pretty cool. YuGiOh is doing a what is this? Judge Anderson with the Lawgiver. It's pretty cool. Very, very nice. And MAFX has a comic color version of their Iron Man. I know a lot of people are loving all of the MAFX Marvel stuff lately. So if you are interested, this is going up very soon. Then going back to Good Smile Company, they're doing a Motoroid kit of EVA 01, and it's actually really cheap. Again, go to HLJ, link is down below. Help support the channel through that link if you do, and I do appreciate it. This is like, with the yen being so low, it's like $20 for a Motoroid kit. So if you guys know, Motoroid kits are pretty awesome. So I mean, this is a cool one to get if you're into EVA 01. A lot of people are like, jumping on this because you're not going to get cheaper than this for that kind of quality. So very, very cool. Definitely worth getting. MEGAZHOUSE is doing a nice big Ultra 7 for the anniversary of Ultra 7, which is cool, in their like Ultimate Article series. Very, very nice. Look at that giant Ultra 7. How giant? That giant. Really big Ultra 7. Mesko is doing an Elvira statue. This is a Static 6, is Mesko's premium 1/6 scale statue line, featuring hyper-realistic detailing, light-up features, and interchangeable parts and accessories to create multiple display options. Very cool. This is like the only pic that I saw so far, but it's very interesting with the TV and all that. That's very cool if you're a fan. Speaking of horror stuff, it is the season, right? McFarlane Toys is doing a DC Comics Frankenstein. This guy looks great. This is very, very cool. This is from the 7 Soldiers of Victory, and it's a very cool looking Frankenstein. It's going to be a big mega figure, so that's awesome. The company D'Agostini is doing a Kaiju series. And, this is pretty cool. They're usually known for, like, all kinds of, like, ornaments and stuff like that. But they're doing a Mechagodzilla 74, a Hedorah, a Gigan, a Godzilla 54, an 84, a Shin Godzilla, and a Final Wars Rodan, as well as, is that a Showa King Ghidorah? I believe it is. And these look to be all in scale with each other, which is actually kind of cool. So, I don't have more info on this. I've never been able to get any of these guys anything from this company. So, if you have more info for folks, please share it down below for all of us. This thing is very cool. This is from Horizon and from Horizon Forbidden West. And this is very awesome. This like mech, a Kaiju mech, that a lot of folks seem to be going crazy over. It's also a Motoroid kit. Beautiful looking. Very, very nice. Really like that. Apparently, it was on display at NYCC as well. So if you were there and saw it, let us know down below what you thought of it. Super 7 also had a couple of things that they announced, and they were already in store. I actually saw these in store yesterday. It is a G2 Megatron and Grimlock. So I already saw these guys yesterday, so that was quick delivery there, which is cool. Continuing to speak of Transformers, we got a Legend scale Jetfire here, which looks amazing. This guy is also up for pre-order at TF Direct. You can check them out. I've ordered many things from them, and they've actually sent me a couple of things to review a while back. Actually, one of the first places to do so. So, what's up, TF Direct? It's been a while. But this is a really nice looking Jetfire. It's from New Age, by the way. I'm sorry. Really, really nice looking. Like, it looks pretty exact in my opinion. So that is very cool. And it measures up to like 7 inches tall. So if you want a 7-inch Jetfire for your collection, this might be something for you to get because it's pretty awesome. So another third-party item, this is from Metal Slug from SNK, and check this guy out. This is a beautiful looking item because it transforms this Metal Slug. How about that? That's different. That's pretty cool. Very, very nice. It's a Transformer and a Metal Slug. How about that? That's amazing with like a light up feature as well. So do check out TF Direct once again for that. And we got a Rose Dragon. This is from MEGAZHOUSE. We talked about MEGAZHOUSE a little bit earlier. From YuGiOh. How about this thing? Black Rose Dragon. Really gorgeous looking. This is in that big masterpiece like monster scale that they're doing. They've had like 3 already in that line, and this looks amazing. Very, very nice. I know my pal STR is all about this stuff, so really, really nice. I would love to get some YuGiOh like Kaiju if they ever did like smaller ones. I know they're doing the amplified kit, and that's something I'm definitely going to be looking into when it comes out next year. But if they do more stuff in that would be cool. But I'd rather actual figures than kits because I just don't have time to build so many kits, and I definitely have a little backlog of them already. So I'm not trying to get more. Back to NECA, they've been showing off something every day, horror related, and from the new Predator movie Prey, they got the feral Predator coming. So that's going to be very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. They only showed off a few images so far, but that's very awesome. And finally, like I said, ending it with Flame Toys as well as starting it. Leo Prime is coming in the Furai action line. This is an action figure line. I do have their initial IDW Optimus release, which they are re-releasing, by the way. And then the second one was Leo Prime, which we'll see in some of these pics here. However, Optimus Primal, they like tripled the price of that one for some reason, made it like really more high end, even though it was in the same scale. I don't know why they did that. It priced me out. Like it was like something like $200. The initial IDW Prime, I believe, was like $65-70. This Leo Prime is $88, and it's a lot more complicated than the IDW Prime. So the pricing is right. This is the price these things should be at, not what they were, attempted to do with Optimus Primal. I feel like this is like them realizing that market wasn't there, and they dropped the price again. I wish they would have a re-release of the Optimus Primal in like a cheaper price point. I don't know how you would do it, maybe take away the diecast or something, but anywho, taking away, I don't want to take away here from Leo Prime because this is absolutely gorgeous. One of the coolest looking Leo Primes I've ever seen. And I'm saying that about a lot of Prime stuff in this one, all right? So that's pretty cool. Beautiful. I love Optimus Prime. One of my favorite characters to buy figures for. Not one of my favorite characters, period. That's why I buy figures of them, right? Really, really nice looking. A lot of different like textures here, and with the cloth cape and the different looks on the paints. Beautiful. I love that sword. I love that shield. Super nice. This does not transform, by the way. These figures, Furai Action Line, do not transform. So if that's a deal breaker, that's understandable. I mean, it's not for me. But this is, and see, this is how it scales with the Optimus Primal, and you know, I don't see how they got to that price point. I think they were just trying that price point just to try it. I just don't see why it would have been so much more, except for the diecast. But like, I don't know, it just seemed like way too much. I mean, he is a little bit chunky, but man, still too much, guys. And that's what he comes with, and there you go. That is it. That is the Ultra Z news. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out.